here's another one. So I've got some Irish Setter Wingshooter Sts, and this is my second pair because this pair is, hey, so we're gonna throw those out. And now I got these freaking new ones. Bam. These are sweet. Honestly, they're the most comfortable boot I've ever worn in my whole life. And for standing on concrete, they're phenomenal. But if you're standing on probably anything else, it's probably even pretty comfortable too. So without further ado, here's two boots for you. These are sweet. Honestly, the bottom is my favorite part. They say the traction tread wedge. I think it's pretty cool. It's kind of like you're standing almost how you should be, although you do have a little bit of, like, your foot would stand kind of elevated in the back, which would kind of set your body forward, but you won't get caught on like ladder rungs with these. So if you're using the ladder, be careful of where your foot is. I would say that they do offer the heel version, but I just prefer these. I don't really climb on ladders often enough to deem them better, so I'll just stick with these flat ones. But honestly, when they wear out, when all this little like traction tread wears out, which it eventually does, or when they split, which this one eventually did. I didn't take any care of these whatsoever, obviously, and they fucking rock still. If these weren't all worn out, I would wear them, but it's definitely been time for some new ones for a minute. But yeah, these don't have the most excellent grip in the snow, I would say, like, or at least these freaking worn out ones didn't. It hasn't snowed since I've gotten these. The inside has like this padding in it, and then that's all sealed up, so it's not gonna like hang loose or nothing. Sewn together, rather. You got a nice little cushion in here. I didn't buy the insulated ones, but they are waterproof, and maybe if I took care of these seams, these wouldn't look so destroyed. But I'll give it a go with this one. I bought the mink oil that they offer, so I'll slather that on there every so often. The boots cost like around $200, probably after tax, maybe give or take like $10, but they come with longer laces, and I kind of prefer the the normal Red Wing shoelaces. They just seem to slide through the eyelets of the boot easier. That's just my preference, though. The oh jeez, the tripod. Yeah. So I'm such a consumer. I bought the matching wallet that matches these boots because I'm weird. And yeah. Overall, I'd say that these things are fantastic boots. This is the 6-inch version. They do make an 8-inch. And the guy who sold me these told me that there's really no benefit to having a longer boot. But I like a shorter boot. Honestly, if these were like even shorter yet, I could just slip them on and off, and that would be the easiest thing. Getting ready for work in the morning, slip your boots on. That's it, really. They don't have very good traction when they're completely worn out. So don't take these for granted. They're pretty cool. They do have some texture to them, but I'm not doing any sort of wild mountain hiking or anything, so I don't need crazy super hiking boots. But someone that I used to work with recommended me get some of these, and for that recommendation I thank him, because these are awesome to stand on concrete with. Great for walking in, nice and stable. The bottom, like the outsole is wider than where your foot goes, so like there's not really you don't have that like standing on a rail feeling, you know. It feels nice and secure under your foot. They break in quick too. They're nice soft leather. Hey, here we go. This, my left boot, the stitching was starting to come loose up here, but I'm sure that's just cosmetic right here. I've noticed that when these get wet, and probably when these get wet, this right here probably soaks up water like crazy. So I'll be sure to keep that well sealed. All around, you can get these boots resold because they're sewn on. So if I wanted to, I could have these hunks of junk resold, but I don't need to because I've been sweating in them for freaking 3 years. But overall, if you're thinking about buying these boots and you like having feet that don't feel like shit, give them a whirl. Thanks for watching.